to the hill of the Lord, for who may stand? In his holy place, who may stand? Into the hill of the Lord, he who has clean hands and a pure heart, who has not lifted up his soul to an idol. He who has clean hands and a pure heart, who has not lifted up his soul to an idol. Was sworn deceitfully, he shall receive blessing from the Lord, and righteousness from the God of his salvation. He shall receive blessing from the Lord, and righteousness from the God of his salvation. He shall receive blessing from the Lord.
As the drive continue here. Jets show blitz. They're going to bring it. Tebow trying to run around the corner. Tebow's got a first down and more. He might score. Touchdown! They'll run it again. Tebow on play action. Throws complete. Critical third down play here.
Tebow looping to the left side. Tebow on the move. 10-yard line, 5-yard line. It's Tebow time. Touchdown.
He's playing winning football. Let's give the man credit.
Tim Tebow has done it again. Tebow throws. Touchdown Broncos. Tebow with a strike to put Denver right back in it. Tebow. Deep ball brought in by Decker. Kick on the way, and it is over in San Diego.
Shaking on tacklers. How about that play from Tebow? Touchdown for Denver.
하나님께서 세상을 사랑하사 독생자를 주셨으니 믿는 자는 영생을 얻으리. 하나님께서 세상을 사랑하사 독생자를 주셨으니 믿는 자는 영생을 얻으리. 하나님께서 세상을 사랑하사 독생자를 주셨으니 믿는 자는 영생을 얻으리. 하나님께서 세상을 사랑하사 독생자를 주셨으니 믿는 자는 영생을 얻으리. 영원히 감사드리리. 주님의 은혜 날 찾아주신 그 사랑 오 주님의 전부 사랑해요 경배해요 나 주 위해 살리 영원토록 실실하신 주 사랑은 전하니. 하나님께서 세상을 사랑하사 독생자를 주셨으니 믿는 자는 영생을 얻으리.
But what does it matter? What does it matter? It doesn't. And I think the greatest tragedy in life is we're going to look back one day and say, I was successful in things that don't matter. When I was at the University of Florida, for every home game, we would get in the bus at our hotel and we would drive right by the stadium and we would stop at what's called the Gator Walk. And every game I played there was probably 20 to 40,000 fans at this Gator Walk ready to greet us as we get off the bus. I would see all these people. I gotta tell you, there were a lot of voices that started to hit me. One of the first voices that instantly hit me was pride and arrogance, because I would look out and I would see thousands of jerseys with my number on it. I would look out and I would see Bible verses that they were wearing because I wore them. And so for a second you thought, dang, I'm something. They're here for me. This is pretty cool. I must be somebody. That voice hits your head. But you know what's one thing that's been sad to me my life growing up in the church? So I'd be at a lot of cool events and you'd hear people share and talk and you would see people rally and want to go do something for Jesus, but then when it ends, people just get back to their normal life. There's a picture that I stumbled across, and it's one of Time's 100 most influential images of all time. And it's the picture of this young girl. She's on her way from her village to a feeding center not far away. And she's so malnourished and she's moving so slow that this vulture is waiting to attack. So the young man that took this picture, I think there was probably something in his heart that he wanted to do good, he wasn't sure, so he captured this picture and he just waited, and then the vulture got closer, so he kind of shooed the vulture off, and then he walked away, and the vulture would come right back. And he was told, because of some of the sicknesses in the areas, don't touch anybody, don't do anything, and so he didn't. He didn't. He did nothing. Because apparently the cost was too much. So he left. He went back. The New York Times published this photo in 1993. In 94, he won the Pulitzer Prize for this photo. 4 months after this, he chose to end his life. You see, every single one of us, we have a chance to be successful in life. And you know what? I hope you are. I really do. I hope you're successful. There's nothing wrong with being successful. But success is just about you. But significance is about other people. You see, that man that took that picture, he had success. That's one of the greatest honors a photographer could ever have. But obviously it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. So what's gonna be enough for you? You see, success is great. You can do a lot of things with it, but it's not gonna be fulfilling. And you can never forget that sense of urgency that it's not about your timeline, it's about their timeline. While you might have 30, 40, 50 years, they have days, minutes, moments. She had moments, but it wasn't worth it to go pick her up. It wasn't worth it to give her a hug. It wasn't worth it to tell her about the gospel. Yeah, I won a Pulitzer Prize, but what does it matter? What does it matter? It doesn't. And I think the greatest tragedy in life is we're gonna look back one day and say, I was successful in things that don't matter. I want you to be successful, but more than anything, I want you to be significant. And when you live for Jesus and you love people, I believe you're gonna have a life of significance.